So breaking news coming in as far as apologists are concerned in India, there seems to be no letdown. The world is condemning Hamas horror, but back home in India, there are a few who are protesting against Israel. We have similar protests which the SFI is reportedly holding at Khan Market. Reportedly, students from different left-wing organizations really have gathered and they are reportedly going to march now towards the Israeli embassy any time now. So that's the latest coming in as far as left parties are concerned. The SFI is holding a protest today. Isha is live with us. Isha, yes, over to you. Take us to the type of protest which left is holding there in Khan Market in the national capital.
Right, so currently we're standing outside gate number 1 of the Khan Market metro station, where students of different left organizations have gathered. This protest was called by the Student Federation of India, but has now been joined by several other left organizations, which includes the KYC and the ISA. We're being joined by some of the students here who have come from different universities. So their plan is to march towards the Israel embassy from here. It's about 1 kilometer away, but the police has not granted them any permission to do so. So we will see how the protests unfold. But currently, I request my camera person to pan around and show you, students have begun gathering here in large numbers, and many more are expected to get here anytime soon. So the march is expected to begin from the Khan Market metro station towards the Israeli embassy. But we also heard that there are barricades that have already been put in place. So marching towards the Israeli embassy in a very high security area might be slightly difficult for them, with also a lot of police personnel. Now let us speak to them and understand their mindset. So tell us, you guys are protesting here.
Yes, we are here to protest against the brutal war crimes that are being executed against the Palestinian citizens. We are here to oppose this in large numbers, and we are here to say that humanitarian law and international law should prevail in this country.
Do you guys condemn Hamas?
Yes.
Do you guys condemn Hamas?
Yes, the issue is that humanitarian law should prevail. In situations where water is being cut, electricity is being cut, the most basic needs of civilians who are unarmed are being denied, we are here to resist and protest that. We are here to say that humanitarian law should prevail and human dignity at the end of the day should prevail. We are seeing repeatedly that, for instance, fake news around bombing of hospital, right? This is absolutely something which should be condemned.
So there is a debate and discussion over actually who was behind the bombing of the civilian hospital.
Yes, you're right about that. You're right about that.
Tell us, you guys
if
are
possible, Isha, since you're speaking to the students, if you could just ask them, will they condemn Hamas horror as well while they're speaking, for Palestine? Far as India is concerned, India has also sent aid to Palestine, and nobody, is slamming or attacking the innocents. But what about condemning the Hamas horror?
Yes, so before we also started speaking to them, and they actually went on, and I'll ask them again if they're all condemning Hamas and the brutality. Guys, do you all condemn Hamas and the unprecedented terrorist attack on Israel?
Do you condemn the 4,000 civilians being killed? First tell us that, because every news channel...
Currently the question is...
No. Every news channel...
Okay, tell us if you guys condemn Hamas. If you guys...
Of course we do. It's just that. It's end of the question. There is no question after that. Every media channel has been asking if you condemn Hamas. 4,000 civilians have been dead. 2 million are total population of Gaza right now. You understand what is 4,000 being killed means? All the children, 55% of people there are children. Their bodies, there are fetuses being killed in mother's womb. There are 50,000. There are
I understand.
No, you don't understand.
So clearly,
yes,
the students here are condemning Hamas. I'd also request my camera person to pan around and show you what more is happening here. There are posters which are being raised. One of them says, "End imperialistic genocide." We'll also try and speak to a few of them. So you guys are protesting here. Tell us more.
Yeah, we are just protesting against whatever is happening in the Middle East, that is Palestine, and the genocide that it's get is the Israeli forces are not even seeing that where they are bombing and where they are doing all this settler colonialism, and all the innocent people are getting killed in Palestine. We are protesting against that.
So you all stand against Hamas?
not against Hamas. We stand against imperialism.
This war isn't about Hamas. It is about Palestinian people and their resistance and the occupation that has been done to them for more than 50 years now. It should not be made about Hamas or any other organization. It is about Palestinian people and their struggle, and we completely stand
against imperialism and settler colonialism.
Can you? I'll read out the poster. I'll read out this poster which he's holding. Sare tale tootenge, 75 years in open prison. So you're saying that Palestine has been an open prison.
Exactly.
And Israel, tell us.
The very existence of Gaza is to make it an open prison for all the indigenous Palestinian people who were kicked out of their homes during the 1948 Nakba and all the Nakbas which happened after that.
What organization are you from?
I'm from Bhagat Singh Chhatra Ekta Manch.
So clearly there are a lot of student organizations here. In fact, we see a divide even in their opinions here. Some of them are going out there condemning Hamas, while some clearly shifting from focus.
Point. I mean, I can understand the students are getting a little aggressive as well, so we'll not ask you to go back and interact with the students. Let's just stay with the visuals, because, you know, when it comes to the protests, most of the students you spoke to belonging to the left party is giving a very similar opinion, as we have also been, highlighting here on Times Now. While it's okay to obviously stand with the innocent, while it is absolutely fine, to speak for Palestine, the question is, why not condemn Hamas? That's a question, which many are asking also. There's a lot of politics also happening around the same. Why don't we talk about the politics overall which is happening, how apologists in India are striking back, and also meanwhile, while discussing that, show us the type of visuals, playing out on the ground, the crowd which has gathered there in Khan Market, and what's their plan of action, how they plan to protest today.
So, yes, we have a lot of students here who've gathered. In fact, I'd ask my camera person to pan further and show you the number of people who are gathering here in such large numbers. We will also now try to speak to a few more people and understand what they're saying. Tell us more, you're protesting, tell us.
Right. Sorry, what?
Are you also condemning Hamas? There have been civilians who are also killed on the Israeli side. What do you have to say on that?
See, anybody being killed on either side is what we condemn. But what has been happening in Palestine for several years is what we condemn. And it's been so long, and so many countries are still come out supporting Israel is what we don't stand for. We stand with Palestine, and
But India did send aid to Palestine as well, right?
Yeah, they did send, but standing with Israel is wrong at this point, right? When Palestine has been fighting for independence for so long, so taking sides here also matters, right? Taking side of Israel, which has been killing people in Palestine for so long, is what we condemn, and that is what we are protesting for here.
So here we heard students tell us that they stand against Israel and also against the Indian government for their support to Israel. And there was no mention of the aid which was granted to Palestine. So this is clearly a left protest which will be moving towards the Israeli embassy. And we will now see if they will be able to actually march towards the headquarters. Let us also now get inside more and speak to more people here. So you guys are here, you guys have gathered here. Tell us more about the cause. Tell us more about the cause of your protest here. Are you guys willing to speak? So we also sense a lot of hesitance.
We get your point. In fact, you got us. Absolutely, you got us the voices of the students. And what's really shocking here is that they're not condemning the Hamas horror. Again, okay to speak for Palestine, but why not condemn the horror which was unleashed on Israel, the innocents in Israel as well? That's a big question which we will keep asking on Times Now. Thank you for joining us. We'll shift our focus now.